Hey guys, welcome back to another FPL video, but this is not any ordinary FPL video. I'm so excited to get this one going. I put so much effort in this, but I have actually done something very maybe smart or dumb, but I've popped the Game Week 5 wildcard. I'm so excited to share my team to you guys. I've put a lot of research into this, looking at stats, looking at Twitter, non-stop refreshing my page, and I just can't wait to show you guys. So make sure you stay tuned, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and let's just get into it. Let's go. Okay, so to kick us off, I've done a bit of a cheeky one, and I'm going to be revealing my team by each player at a time. So for in goals, my choice, I've gone with Ramsdale. Obviously, he's got much better fixtures than Sanchez at the moment, and he's also a 4.5 million keeper. The risk is if he's going to keep his position as number one keeper for Arsenal, but I've looked into it a bit, and apparently they're trying to sell Leno, and definitely there's talking about Ramsdale keeping his positions, which will be really good. He's got amazing fixtures in his next 6 games that I put up here from Game Week 5 to Game Week 10. He's got the chance to maybe get 3 clean sheets, so yeah, but I reckon he can get me a lot of points, and he's a great option. I put on my Twitter what keeper or what should I do different, and FPL Zagi got back to me saying I should try Ramsdale, so I'm going to listen to that beast. If you don't know FPL Zagi, drop him a sub. I'll put his link in the description. He's an absolute legend of a guy, and he's just amazing. He's helped me out through my journey of becoming an FPL content creator, so yeah, I really respect him, and hopefully you guys can go sub to him and check him out. So yeah, that's my goalkeeping choice. Let's move on to my defense. Okay, so moving on to defense. Yes, you'll probably notice 2 different things. I've changed the way the fixtures are looked. I was getting pretty slack with writing them all in, so on the time frame I just put them in. I took a screenshot, and there we have his Trent Alexander-Arnold's fixtures. I didn't have him last week or any time this season so far, but I reckon he's just a player you have to have, an essential player. Trent Alexander-Arnold, he's just got the ability to get up front, get assists, but then also Liverpool is just such a good team, and especially in those next fixtures you can see till Game Week 7, I reckon he's going to have a lot of chances to get some returns back on the board and get me some points, and also a lot of it managers believe that as well, but also to keep a clean sheet maybe, and they've got the ability to keep a clean sheet against everyone apart from Manchester City, only because I go for Manchester City. I don't want them to win, but yeah, he's just a great defender, and I can't believe I didn't have him in, and so now I've just gone and put him in. So to start us off, got 2 new players to my team for my wild card, but let's get into the next player now. My next player I've got here in defense is Semedo. Nelson Cabral Semedo. I reckon he's a great option, especially for a $4.9 million keeper. I reckon he's got great skill, and so do other people as well. He's already got a total of 10 points this season, and yeah, he got 6 points last week. Obviously, Marcel's taken all the points, but yeah, I reckon because of Wolves' fixtures, he's a great choice to have in there, especially for a cheap defender. Also, his fixtures are looking great, as you can see in the top right-hand corner. He's got Brentford, Southampton, Newcastle. They'll all be 3 great fixtures where they have the capability of getting 3 clean sheets there. But then in Game Week 8 and 9, they've got Aston Villa and Leeds. They're maybe a bit more tougher fixtures. And then they've got a pretty tough fixture, Everton. Obviously, in Game Week 10, they've got Everton. And, Everton's got a lot of ability. And, we saw Townsend's goal on the weekend. And we also, well, not the weekend, 2 days ago, actually. And then we also have seen Gray's capability, but we'll get into those players maybe later. But yeah, so this is my choice for my second defender, and I reckon I'm pretty happy with this choice at the moment. So yeah. Next player I've got in defense is Rhys James. I reckon he's a player and most people just need to have, to be honest. Look, his fixtures aren't good for the next 2 weeks, but I can also put him on the bench because you'll see why later. But I reckon he's just a player that's almost an essential. Rhys James, we know his capability. He's already got expected goals of 0.48 as a defender. And we know he's just a talented player. His expected assist is also 1.00 at the moment, so that is just beyond unbelievable statistics right there. And to have him as a defender for Chelsea, such a strong team, he will definitely be getting me points, I reckon. Clean sheet points and bonus points and returns or whatever. We can see his great fixtures from game week 7 to 11. I had to put it to game week 11 instead of 10 because, it's just too many greens to miss out, and it just looks so nice, as you can see in the top right-hand corner. Tottenham and Man City might be tough fixtures for him. He won't keep a clean sheet against Man City because, obviously, as I mentioned before, that's my team, and I don't want them to beat us. So, but game week 10, I'm also bringing in Lukaku and taking Ronaldo out. I know most people are saying, you're not really going to take Ronaldo out, are you? But I'm going to stick with what I thought about, and yes, I am. So that's my third defender, Chelsea defender, and let's get into my fourth defender. Okay, my fourth playing defender at the moment is the beast Marcel. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but don't worry, this guy is a player I have to have in my team. Obviously, I've got 2 Wolves defenders, and I just have to with then fixtures coming up, 3 green fixtures with Brentford, Southampton, and Newcastle, as I've probably already mentioned, and then Aston Villa, Leeds, and Everton. Marcel is a great defender, and we know he can also get us attacking returns as well, with an expected goals of 0.40, which is unbelievable for a defender, and also just an expected assist of 0.06, but that might get up as he gets more game time. He's had 4 appearances out of 4 matches, and he's played 360 minutes, so he's played full games, and I don't reckon he's a minute risk or anything, and yeah, I just reckon he's a good player to have in my team. So 2 Wolves defenders, and then Chelsea and a Liverpool defender is the way I'm going to go this for the next few weeks with my wildcard now. Okay, I'm back with the midfield, but I just saw it tick to 9 p.m. Australian time, so I had to go over and watch Inzaghi's videos. He just posted it. I had to be that first like. It's going to be a banger. I haven't watched it yet because I want to keep on recording my video, and when I do, I'm sure it's going to be amazing. So make sure you guys go watch that video, but yeah, I just wanted to let you know. I've obviously got first pick here in the midfield is Rafinha. I reckon he's just a great option to have, especially with Leeds fixtures. Look at them, they just look amazing. Straight greens almost, apart from that West Ham, which could be a tricky game, but you might even just bench him then. Obviously Newcastle, Watford, Southampton, Wolves, and Norwich are all just great fixtures. We've seen that his expected goals is 0.82. Hasn't had many returns yet, but I reckon he'll get us way more. But his expected assist is 0.51, and that's just beyond unbelievable, as I've already said today. But it just is. So he's a great player, and I can't not have him. Look at him; he's just a great player to have in for Leeds. So yeah, he's just got to be in my team. Okay, moving on in the midfield, but this guy is the biggest FPL essential there is on this planet of FPL. Out of all those 8 million or whatever it is players playing, every single person needs to have this player, Mohamed Salah. What an amazing player this guy is. We know how much of a threat he is, and he's also played the last 4 games for Liverpool. He's played 360 minutes. He's not a minute risk. Klopp has not taken him off, but he's also given us 5 returns in total, 3 goals and 2 assists, alright? His shots per 90 is at 4 at the moment, so he's taken 4 shots per 90. His expected goals, this is just astonishing. You can't get any better than this. 2.79 expected goals at the moment. More than almost 3 expected goals per game. Actually, not per game, but his expected goals out of 4. His expected goals per 90 is 0.70, so almost a goal a game. And his expected assist is also up there very high as 1.46. What a player Salah is, and you've just got to have him in your team. So if you don't have him, pop a wild card right now and play around with your team so you can get him in. Okay? So just listen to that. Promise you got to have him in your team. Now moving on. To finish off my playing midfield, we have to have Diogo Jotter. This guy is another unbelievable player, the Portuguese. We know what he's capable of, and Liverpool's fixtures are pretty tough, maybe against Man City and Man United, but still, that doesn't stop these two playing their game. They can play it. Obviously, it tripled up with Trent, Arnold, Salah, and Jotter. I can't believe I tripled up, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be happy with that, and they're going to get me returns. We know Jotter is a great player. He's already got 2 goals this season, played 277 minutes, almost full games. I think he went off once, I'm pretty sure, or maybe missed a game, not too sure. But his expected goals in total is 1.48. He's getting 3.57 shots per game per 90 minutes. His expected assist is unbelievable, but 1.39 expected assist, and then his expected goals per 90 is 0.48. So what an unbelievable player this guy is, and I'm so happy I put him in my team. Now moving on to my next player. Let's go. Let's move into the forwards now. Okay, so that is it for my defence in midfield. Now let's move into my forwards. First, we've got this player that's very cheap. His name is Dennis. I reckon he's just a player you have to have. This Watford player, he's got amazing talent. I reckon he's almost an essential for this price as well. We know what he is capable of. His fixtures are looking great as well, with Norwich and Newcastle, then Leeds. Liverpool is going to be a hard fixture, but Everton and Southampton after. He's just got great fixtures, and we know he's got those returns. So yeah, he's got great stats at the moment. He's got 1 goal and 1 assist after 4 appearances, which I'm pretty happy with. His expected goals in total is 0.77. His expected assists is 0.25. His expected goals per 90 is 0.20, which is pretty good actually. I'm not too angry about that, especially for a player that is very cheap. At total, he's 5.2 million, so a player that's worth that. I reckon he's going to even add more team value, so I'm pretty happy with this choice. Let's move on to my second forward now. Okay, so now moving on to my second last on-field playing player at the moment, and yes, another double up, another double up. We've got a Leeds double up again, and Bamford. I reckon Bamford is a striker we have to have. Heard on Twitter that he's got a pinging hamstring at the moment, but I don't think he should be ruled out injured. If he is, I can easily replace him with someone like Antonio after his suspension, but I've taken out Antonio for the upcoming few game weeks, but Bamford is just an amazing replace. Some of his stats, he's got an expected goals per 90 minutes is 0.41, which is very good. His expected assist is 0.10, but it's alright, he'll get us goal returns. He's just a player we have to have, especially for these fixtures. Like, as I already mentioned with Rafinha, look at those fixtures. Straight greens almost, apart from that West Ham, as I've already mentioned, but you just got to have Bamford as well in that front position, getting us attacking returns very often. Now moving on to our last player. Let's get into that one. Okay, now moving on to our very last on-field playing player in my new wildcard team is a player that I didn't already have, and that is the one and only, very known, Cristiano Ronaldo. This guy is just a must-have. He's a massive essential for this game. You've got to have him. After one game, he's already got us 2 goals. He's going to be getting us attacking returns against any team he versus, no matter how hard his fixtures are. We've just got to have him in. I'm actually going to be taking him out in game week 8, though, for Lukaku, as Lukaku's amazing player as well, and no doubt I'll mention him in later videos, but we've just got to have Cristiano Ronaldo in our team till then. Lukaku's fixtures are going to be looking amazing, and he's definitely going to be getting us attacking returns, but to take Ronaldo out, it's going to be pretty sad. But obviously I'm a Lionel Messi fan, and having Ronaldo in EPL is annoying, especially for my rival team, Manchester United, as I'm a Manchester City fan. But as you heard my brother say, see, we know how good this player is, so to have him in our team is just going to be amazing. I can't believe I didn't have him in my team last week, but I've changed my mind and I put him in my team, and I just have to. All my friends have him in their team, and he's just getting points for them. I know he's just a player. He's just a massive risk if I don't have him, so to have him in my team, I'm very happy. And yeah, so that's it for my field playing team, players that are playing on the field. Let's get into my subs, and then we'll get into the end of the video. But I hope you enjoyed my on-field team, my new wildcard team. It's very different. We've got double ups, we've got triple ups. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that on field. Let's get into my subs now. Let's go. Now moving on to my substitutes. I've obviously got, as you guys can see, my goalkeeper, number 1 and number 3 sub that aren't here to play. They're just here because they're the cheapest of their positions, and you got to make up if you're going to have a good team playing. But one of the players on the bench that is going to be playing very regularly is Demarai Gray. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'm not too sure. But this guy is an absolute threat. He's scoring so much at the moment. He's already scored 3 goals out of 4 appearances, alright? This guy is a player that's going to be playing. I'm not sure if I put him on the field this week, as Gray has got this week Aston Villa, and it was between him or Rhys James versus Tottenham if I was going to get Rhys James off, maybe. But I don't know. I'll think about that. But the players I've just been tossing around with a lot lately is Townsend and Gray, you know. I had Townsend till maybe a couple of hours ago today, and then Gray, I put him in now, so I don't know, but I'm definitely going with Gray, the 5.7 million midfielder. This guy is just a good option. He's going to be getting me attacking returns very often. His fixtures are decent as well. Norwich, Aston Villa, Norwich, Man United, West Ham, Watford, Wolves, Tottenham, Man City, Brentford. I don't know, but he can score in the games. But I've also just having a good option on the bench is something that I reckon you need. So yeah, that's it for my full new wildcard team. All right, but. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this wildcard area. Let's just get into the outro now, but thanks so much for watching this bit, and I put so much effort in the graphics and editing, so yeah, just please drop a like and subscribe, a sub if you can, as you can see, and follow my Twitter and TikTok as is listed there, and then I'll put some descriptions of amazing FPL content creators in the description, but I'll mention that in a minute. Let's just get into the outro. Alright, now to the outro. The audio has gone crap because I've moved off my mic to my phones for the outro, but, you know, I hope you guys liked my new wildcard team. That's my brother, as you just saw. Welcome, Hugo. This is my brother. What a legend he is. He's good at FPL too. Might do his team reveal soon as well, but, you know, talking about my team, my wildcard, I'm very happy with it, and obviously there's not much I might change. There's definitely going to be things I'll change in the future with Antonio, Ben Rama and all those things, but I'm definitely happy with that, and I love just looking at FPL and Zagi, Andy from Let's Talk FPL, and all these other Twitter people or like content creators that just tell you anything about the game and stuff. You know, I definitely look at their information a lot, and it's just good resources to have there at your fingertips. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't have anything. I'm just looking at my team down here. I don't think I have anything else I need to cover. But yes, my brother, let's get him in a video soon, checking out his team. He's had a very good start, even though he started in game week 2 FPL because I got him into it. He's had a great start, but he's playing better than me. He's going to be overtaking my team, but now I've wildcarded. I don't think he is anymore. But that's it from me. Make sure you just like and subscribe, please, guys. I'm putting so much effort in this for you guys. Just please like and subscribe. Don't listen to him. But let's just like and subscribe. Should we like and subscribe, Hugo? Should they like and subscribe?
Like and subscribe, dudes. It's for free.
Let's go.